Hello, you're welcome to Sesi, and this is a platform for us to talk about tech and everything else in between. But before I do the rest of my text, tutorials, rants, reviews, everybody I know in my circle wanted me to do this video. And this video is about how to get admission into the University of Ghana, Legon. How to easily get an admission into the University of Ghana, Legon, and do your course of desire. So let me give you a caveat, right? This is from my personal experience because I'm a product of University of Ghana, Legon, and I use my experience of how I got admission to read computer science IT at University of Ghana, Legon, and also how I help other people within my circles to also get admission to the same university. So this is not an authorized video in any way from University of Ghana, Legon, and it's also not the holy grail. But if you follow the procedure, the advice, and the steps I'm going to narrate in this particular video, you just may get your course of study at the University of Ghana, Legon easily without you not batting an eye. So let's cut to chase, right? So University of Ghana, Legon is very competitive. Almost everybody wanted to be there. So there is something at University of Ghana, Legon called the cutoff point. My advice to everybody is before you apply to the University of Ghana, Legon, go onto the internet and look, or just type in Google cutoff point for University of Ghana, Legon, maybe 2022 if you want to apply in 2023, or if you're in SHS3 you want to apply for University of Ghana, Legon in 2023, then the best you can do for yourself is go right into Google or any of Explorer's browsers and type in the cutoff point for University of Ghana, Legon. Good. When you do that, will come the list, cutoff point of University of Ghana, Legon 2021, 2022. Make sure the cutoff point you are going to look for is the previous year. So if you're going to apply for 2023, the cutoff point you are supposed to be clicking on and seeing those cutoff grades should be 2022 because you are applying for 2023. There is something called precedent. So the precedent is that they are going to just model what the admission structure for 2022 was for 2023. That also bearing in mind how well the batch that you are in are going to be doing well. So that is how basically it is. So first thing first, my first caveat, I said this is not an authorized view from University of Ghana, Legon. This is just from my personal experience and how I was able to get admission, or how I was able to advise people to get admission to do their course of study from the same University of Ghana, Legon that I went to. Good. The best you can do for yourself is to be truthful to yourself, because these days University of Ghana doesn't wait for your result to come out. They only need your index number. They'll go and get the results from your database, or from the database of WAEC when they key in your index number. So they don't need you to fill A1, B2. No. Just write your index number. They'll go and get your result. So the best you can do to get admission to University of Ghana, Legon is 1. Be truthful to yourself. Take your terminal reports, look for it, take it, and look over it critically. the grades you have been getting, maybe if you be used to get maybe 9, 12, 10, 8, 9, 12, if you're within that range, then if you're going to choose a course at the University of Ghana, Legon, don't be too much fixated. Oh, I wanted to do this, I wanted to do that. That's why I said, before you apply, be truthful to yourself. Take your grades, so your terminal report, take it and look at your result very carefully. If you'll be getting 16, 14, 12, 15, then you are within that range. If you have been getting 24, 20, 21, then you're also within that range. So when you take the cutoff point, when you take the cutoff for the previous year, you look at the cutoff point and they say, well, okay, so I can do maybe earth science. What's the cutoff point for earth science? It's 24. Okay. Did I do science? Okay. If I do science, then yeah, I can make that cut. Then you choose that course as your first choice. Remember, it may not be the course your parents may like you to do, but you want to get your degree. These days, first degree is nothing really. Not to say it's nothing, it's something, but these days, first degree is nothing really. So, as I said, go on to the internet or go on to any of the web browsers, Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, Bing. Just type in a cutoff point for University of Ghana, Legon. It will bring you the cutoff point for the previous year, whilst you are going to apply for the current year or the year ahead of you. And as I said, these days your result will not come before there will be an admission. So you will not even know your result before there will be an admission. You get it? So while you are applying, you provide your index number. So the best you can do is that before you do the application for whatever course you are going to do at Legon, go on to your files, look over your terminal reports. What is your average? Do the average for your your terminal reports, and use that as a guideline to apply to the University of Ghana, Legon. So let me just give you some few tips about some of the things. So let's look at biological science. So you wanted to do biological science at the University of Ghana, Legon. The best you can do, one, is to go to the cutoff point and look. Okay, so biological science at the University of Ghana, Legon is grade 20. So if you get 20, you are going to get biological science easily. Bearing in mind, remember this, that the bar you are in, how well they do in WASI. If they do so well and so many people applied, and almost everybody that applied got like from 6 to 14, and you got 20, I'm sorry, you will make the cut for that year. But it is always good to use the previous year precedent, which is the cutoff point for the previous year, to use as a guideline to apply for this year or for the year you are going to apply for. So that's what I said. So Legon, they have this affirmative action thing that they do. So if you're a female, if you get 22, you can get into biological science. That is for 2022 cutoff points. So I'm using the 2022 cutoff points as a case study here. So let's look at, and there's something to about Legon, right? I don't know for other universities. I can only speak to Legon because that's where I went. As I said, it is Legon that I went, so I can only speak to the case study of Legon. There's something about Legon that I also come to realize is sometimes in some of the courses they like emphasizing on some particular subjects that you've studied in school. So let's take a look at maybe computer science IT, which I did. If you are a lady, to do BSc information technology to computer science IT, if you're a guy, grade 10 will make you the cat. Grade 12, if you're a lady, there's this affirmative action that they do at Legon that will also make you the cat. Also bear in mind how well your batch of SSC batch that you are in, how well they do. If everybody who apply for University of Ghana computer science IT or BSc information technology that year is from grade 6 to grade 8, if you get grade 9 you may not make it. Or if you, okay, let's just use the cut, if you get grade 10 you may not make it. That is, it's all based on how well the batch you are in, how well they did, the number of seats that are available. So all these things have to be put into consideration. So for you to do this course, which is computer science IT at University of Ghana Legon, you have to at least, your last grade should be grade 10 if you're a guy. For a lady, affirmative action, so grade 12. But emphasizing on mathematics. So here they say that at least the last grade you get in commerce should be B3 commerce. You may get grade 10 or grade 8 or grade 6 and you didn't get B3 in commerce. You've not made the cutoff points, so you are out. And remember, this emphasize subjects that you read at SHS will come every year. So if this year you didn't get admission because you thought, oh, the cutoff point was grade 10, they didn't pick me, let me wait next year, and you didn't maybe go and rewrite the commerce which you get C6 in, if you apply the following year you will not make the cut again, because even though you get a grade 10 or you get a grade 8 or you get grade 6, you have C6 in commerce, so you didn't meet the requirement for computer science IT or BSc information technology. You won't get admission to read that course. Good. Let's also take a look at, let's say, agricultural engineering. Agricultural engineering is a very nice course. But if you get grade 22, you get into agricultural engineering. If you're a lady, I'm using the previous year, which is 2022 cutoff point, to do this analysis for you. So if you get maybe grade 22 as a guy, you make it into agricultural engineering at University of Ghana Legon. If you're a lady, if you get 23 affirmative action, you get into it. If you choose agricultural engineering as your second choice, then you need to get grade 20. There is no affirmative action there. It's 20. Kwata, you need to get grade 20. But this is the but. You need to get elective maths B3 because it's engineering and it's a lot of calculation. The reason why they emphasize some of these specific subjects as your SHS is because the course you're going to study will require you to meet certain requirements. You should be a bit good at mathematics to do engineering. should be good at mathematics to do computer science IT. You get it? So that is why they emphasize on some of this subject that you read at SHS, that you can even meet the cutoff point, but if you don't make the grade in that particular subject, you're out. So guys, as you are studying at home and you wanted to do specific things, be measured and be tailored and know how to study. And so I'm being too much science bias, so let's do humanities. So let's look at law, bachelor of law. At least you should get grade 7. They've not emphasized on any subject from SHS. Just get grade 7. You get into law. Even if you do accounting or even science and you wanted to read law and get grade 7, you get into the law school. So that's it. From grade 6 to grade 7. If you get grade 8, you're out. And for law, there's no affirmative action. It is take it or leave it. 7, quarter. And let's look at medicine. Let's look at medicine. Medicine is just the same as law. Alright? It's also grade 7. So grade 6 to grade 7. If you get grade 8, even if you're a lady, you will not make it, because some of these courses, they are very, very competitive. If you have seen some of it, every course at University of Ghana Legon, as I start, University of Ghana Legon, everybody wanted to be there. So it's very competitive to get admission into. So some of these courses, they are very competitive. Very, very competitive. And I come to learn something. A wise lady once told me, who is wiser than me, once told me, premium universities, that's big universities, like students that when they give them half a chance, they can take it. So when I was applying for he told me point blank, when you finish SHS, you went and write NOVDEC. Don't add your NOVDEC to your just use your SHS. I went to one of the best boys schools in Ghana though. Just use that and apply. You get what you want. If you add supplement to it, oh NOVDEC, oh I did well, you can look at it, oh you meet it, but actually if 10 people or everybody get 9 left with 2 seats, and somebody is adding NOVDEC, they'll give it to the person who got the 9 straight from SHS without not adding anything. This is an advice she gave me, and then I applied it, and I got admission to go and do computer science IT at University of Ghana Legon. Actually, the cutoff point, remember, was grade 10 for boys, 12 for ladies, affirmative action. So these are some of the things, and also they also emphasize on specific subject, commerce, B3. So if I should have get C6, I am out. I won't get it. So these are some of the nuances you need to take cognizance of whilst applying to go and read. Your parents may have loved you to read maybe medicine. You read science, but when you look at your terminal report, you're always getting 16. Oh, when you look at here, you can go and do grade 16. When you strike the average, you I may get maybe 18, 16, 15. Let me choose something like food processing engineering. Or let me choose something like material engineering. You see? And one of the beautiful things these days is there's GIMP, graduate medical admission. So you can do maybe biochemistry, at least get 12 you didn't meet the cutoff point for medicine. You always know that, oh, my parents want me to do medicine, but I always get 11, 12, 13. Go and read biochemistry. 4 years later, apply for GIMP, graduate medical school. You go and you will graduate at, a lot of people are doing it these days. You can, oh, my parents want me to go to the law school. Hey, I needed to be at the law school. That's what my parents dreams for me. But at least try and get the first degree first. Apply for something, political science. Grade 16 will take you there. Let me look at political science, for instance. Grade 16 should take you to political science, humanities, political science, political science, political science, political science. Where is political science? Let's see. Yeah, political science. Grade 16 and 15 should get your admission to read political science at the University of Ghana, Legon. Art. When you graduate, you get your good class. You reapply to the law school. Though you write your entrance exams, you are in the law school. So these days, education has become a bit more flexible. Try and make sure to use the cutoff points, putting into consideration your year batch and how they do well will affect the admission for that year. Put it into consideration, emphasizing on some of the specific subjects that you may read, especially for science students at SHS, core maths, elective maths, chemistry, and physics. Put those also into consideration while selecting your course of study at the University of Ghana, Legon. This is my truth, my experience, and how I use it to help other people to get admission to the University of Ghana, Legon. I would like to reiterate it again. This is not an authorized video from University of Ghana, Legon, and it is not the Holy Grail. It is my personal experience that I am sharing, and I hope you take it into consideration whilst applying for your course of study at the University of Ghana, Legon. Watch this, share, like, and comment. Share with other folks. Let them also get to know that these are some of the nuances you need to get to know if you're applying to the University of Ghana, Legon. My name is Sesi Mesesi. Be like the salt of the earth. Never lose your taste. Radical boldness. I'm out.